Welcome to What's Cooking. I'm Lisa Glickman, and today I'm going to make some chicken wings. Now, we all get invited to parties for football or New Year's Day, and so you're always asked maybe to bring something. I'm going to show you something really simple and delicious to bring. These are some chicken wings that I used to make. My mom actually found this recipe out of the newspaper when I was a kid, and it was simply called Tasty Chicken Wings. Now, I've added a few of my own things to it. That's the best thing about recipes. You can always add your own twist to make it your own. So these are some really tasty teriyaki chicken wings. So we're going to start off with some teriyaki sauce. Now this is the kind of sauce that is the thinner sauce. It's not the thick, kind of thick, drippy marinade type. It's thinner. It's about the consistency of soy sauce. So we're going to start off with 2 cups of this teriyaki sauce, and we're going to put it right into this baking dish. That's what makes this so easy. You can just make the marinade and roast them right in the same dish, which makes it really, really easy. Now next we're going to add some mirin. Mirin is a flavoring. It's kind of a sweet rice seasoning. It's similar to the flavor of sake. So we're going to add 3 tablespoons of this mirin. That just gives it kind of an earthy, sweet, adds a little bit more sweet, and some earthy rice flavor, like sake, like I said. So next we're going to add 2 tablespoons of just plain white sugar. The sugar's even going to add some more sweetness. With all that salt, you really kind of, the salt and the teriyaki, you want to kind of balance that out. So we've got the mirin and then we've got the sugar. And then we're going to add 1 tablespoon of hoisin sauce. Hoisin, again, is a little bit richer, and it's going to give it a nice richness, give the dish a nice richness. So this is hoisin, and all these ingredients are really simple to find in grocery stores. These are not specialty ingredients that you have to shop all over the place for. You can usually get them in any Asian section of most every grocery store. So we've added the hoisin sauce. Now I'm going to add just some sesame oil. And sesame oil, again, gives it a nice richness. Now the sesame oil is a nut oil, so you want to make sure to keep your sesame oil in the refrigerator. It doesn't just stay in the pantry, but it'll keep really nicely for quite some time in the refrigerator. So there is our sesame oil, and isn't this nice? It all just goes into this one pan. Then we are going to add some lemon juice. I've got the juice of 2 lemons, and here's a really great trick. If you cut your lemons in half, and then using a fork, just stick that fork in there and squeeze it around the fork, and you can get all that juice out of those lemons. Now don't worry about the seeds, because the seeds are they're just part of the marinade, so they're not going to bother anything. So just go ahead and squeeze those lemons in there, and see how nice that fork works. It really gets all of the lemon juice out of those lemons. So that's, again, the juice of 2 lemons. So we're going to put in our second lemon. And the last ingredient we're going to use is some fresh ginger. Now you can use ginger powder, but I always like fresh ginger. Sometimes I've seen that ginger that's in the tube at the grocery store, and I don't even mind that so much, but fresh ginger is always great to use. So here I've got some fresh ginger that I've sliced up. And we're just going to chop that up. And again, it doesn't matter that it's really, really tiny, because it's part of the marinade and part of what's going to sit in the oven. So just go ahead and add that ginger. Get it nice and chopped up as you can. I'd spend some more time on it, but for time's sake, we're just going to put that in there like that. Then we mix this all around. And we put in our chicken wings. Now the chicken wings go in a single layer. So you just want to kind of lay those chicken wings down in this marinade. Make sure that they're in a single layer. And then heat your oven to 350 degrees. So when you put the chicken wings in, and they're going to cook for about 1.5 hours, you want to turn them over halfway through cooking. So you put them into a 350-degree oven. Again, at 45 minutes, flip them over, and then keep an eye on them until they just fall off the bone and they're super tender. And when they're done, they look like this. Look at that. Look how beautiful those look. They're nice and mahogany colored and spicy and tangy from the lemon and the ginger. Then I'm just going to garnish these with some sliced green onions, slicing it kind of at an angle to make them look really pretty. Look at that. Look how pretty that dish looks. Doesn't that look great? And the green onions on there just add a little color. These are so tender. Look, they just absolutely fall off the bone in one bite. They are so delicious. You are absolutely going to love these. They're perfect for your next football get-together or party when you're asked to bring something. You're going to think they're great. So I'm Lisa Glickman. You can find me at lisaglickman.com, and I'm the homegrown chef in every issue of 1859 magazine. It's on newsstands and at 1859origonsmagazine.com.